Hello YouTube and hello subscribers. It's me, your verticalspy17. Yes. So now, it's been a month since I made a video, so I decided to finally do a rant. So yeah, I hope you had a Happy New Year and a Merry Christmas. And yeah. Let's basically get down to the point. I do want to talk about another Sonic fan. Now, this might be the third Sonic fan I might talk about. So I already talked about Chris Chan, mm-hmm, michaeldragon 800, and now I guess the third one on my list must be Spax3. Okay. Oh God, this is gonna be some fun. Now, firstly, let's first talk about the origins of Spax. Spax was basically your typical ranter on YouTube, basically ranting, basically talking about, video games, Sonic the Hedgehog, and all that other garbage. But then when it came down to it, where he just became really done some really unnecessary things towards his fans, and doing just basically going a complete thousands of rants on the internet, basically complaining about Jason Griffin and how he's ruining Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes, this was the guy that got every Sonic fan to say, get them to get Sega to get them to get Ryan Drummond. Because Spax thinks in his mind that Jason Griffin stole Ryan Drummond's song. Ryan Drummond's spot as Sonic the Hedgehog. Because basically, Jason Griffin was just doing his job. Now, be fair, I'll explain to you what happened. If you already know what happened, well, just skip along. But if you do want to hear what I have to say, this is what happened. Ryan Drummond didn't show at a certain, event that Sega was planning, and Ryan Drummond, he basically had family issues during the time, but he's still voice acting. Maybe not Sonic the Hedgehog, but he's still voice acting. So Sega, for some strange reason, decided to get rid of Ryan Drummond and replace with Jason Griffin. Now, Jason Griffin did a few things for Sonic the Hedgehog. He did the god awful, fucking terrible 4-kids show known as Sonic X, which I will hopefully rant about this year, but look forward for that. But one thing was certain, Jason Griffin was doing, to most fans, they did recent videos like, comparing Ryan Drummond's voice and Jason Griffin's voice. And so they can get people to understand why they wanted to get Ryan Drummond back. And basically, this is my issue. If you people don't like hearing the voice acting or hearing Jason Griffin's voice or any of the 4-kids dub voice, you can change it. Okay? You could easily just go on. You can easily go to the menu or go to selection and go to where it says voice acting, and you could just change the voice acting to whatever language: Chinese, Japanese, French, Spanish, and German. You can change. You don't have to listen to the voice acting. Or you can just press mute on your TV so you don't have to hear any of the voice acting or any of the other stuff. But still, you can change the voice acting. If you're just starting on a Sonic game and you want to hear most of the voice acting, you can change it. But the Spax is, mine. He thought that Ryan Drummond's job was stolen by Jason Griffin. That's basically it. Which is totally false. Many fans have even pointed out that it wasn't Jason Griffin's fault. It was Sega's fault. So in a way, it's not nobody's. It's really just Sega's fault. That's basically it. But Sega has learned their lesson. They managed to make better games. But since still they are making better games, there's still fans still complaining about this third voice actor who does the voice for Sonic now. Don't care about his name. I mean, he's probably okay. I mean, I guess. But still, fans are still complaining about that. They're still complaining, oh, he's worse than Jason Griffin. Why can't they just get Ryan Drummond back? Yeah. Maybe one day Sega will bring back Ryan Drummond, but still, you're just going to have to wait until the next Sonic game. But one thing about Spax, he also has been basically taking down videos. And which shows what a complete dickhead he is. He's been basically taking down videos, basically saying that it's causing drama and shit like that. Stuff that makes no sense. Because Spax has Asperger's syndrome. I don't mean ass burger. It has a P with the burger. He basically has that illness, and he thinks he has every right to say whatever he possibly can or sue who he possibly can, because his mama is a big time lawyer. Like, really, so? And she's been encouraging him to basically sue anybody who makes any videos that oppose him or any other things that offend him. So, yeah. So like I said, likable, unlikable. He started likable, and now he became unlikable, people. So, sadly for all of us, we were in hell. Especially people who never even mentioned him, probably must have got their videos taken down. Which is like, really? And you might be saying to yourself, like, what the fuck is up with this guy? Why is he even bothering being on YouTube? Because, as I recall, this is supposed to be a site where, well, not like a site where you can do anything on it. Like, this is not a site where you can just easily show yourself masturbating and shit like that. But, this is freedom of speech. And if anything gets posted on the internet, it stays on the internet. It stays on the internet. That means you can't take it down. It stays right there. And yes, I know I've taken down some of my own videos. Maybe because they didn't get that much views, or maybe people didn't really care about them. Yeah. Many of you guys may avoid my videos. Most of them were most likely reviews. Or maybe you don't like the background I had last year. But still, I respect all you guys. The one thing about Spax, he respects absolutely nothing. Basically, he's been treating his fans like total shit. I can't believe that. How can someone be who everybody thinks is so cool just treats his fans like shit? Like, how you gonna do that? People who were showing you respect, and you're showing them so much disrespect. Like, it really makes no sense. But still, there are, many assholes I've come across over the years, but this is just completely holiness. I don't just make up a word, but you get the idea. But still, how is it that you do this to people? How is it that a person thinks that he can just do whatever he possibly can to people who look up to him? And King Master Review, you're telling me that you're inspired by a guy like this? You're really inspired by a guy like this? Like, I guess none of you guys don't really know this, but I'm inspired by James Rolfe and Doug Walker, which many people will say a lot of things about. But these guys inspired me to do this stuff. I mean, I'd rather be inspired by those two than be inspired by a guy who has a mental or some type of illness, who treats his fans like shit, has his mama be his backup, be his supporting lawyer or something. I don't give a flying fuck. And basically just treats anybody he can find like shit and just sue him just like that. Like, sue him for just stuff that doesn't make any sense. Like suing people for parodies, suing people for commentaries, probably rants or reviews or stuff like that. That is just going way too far, and just suing somebody for something that's very common. Anybody can do a parody. Weird Al Yankovic, he does parodies, and nobody sues him for that. You don't see Michael Jackson suing Weird Al Yankovic for making parodies of Beat It and Bad. You don't see Michael Jackson doing that. You don't see what was that rapper's name? Can't think of his name, but you don't see him suing him for driving dirty. And I think didn't also Coolio said that Gangsta's Paradise was too serious to be parody, which I don't think he sued him, but he just said it wasn't meant to be parody, so I don't think he sued him. But still, parodies are to entertain. You're not supposed to commit drama or shit like that. That makes no sense. I mean, if someone wants to do a parody of me, I would be cool with it. It'll make people think. It'll get people to think that I'm funny, which I am sometimes. But it'll get people to start viewing my videos. I mean, as long as they don't go way too far. But I know it's contradicting myself right there. But still, if anybody was to do a parody of me, I would be probably okay with it. Maybe. I don't know if someone ever did a parody of me. But still, I'm grown. I don't have to worry about shit like that. Taking shit too serious. But, Spax needs to learn to grow the fuck up. Just grow the fuck up, man. Be happy that people are even making parodies about you. I mean, be happy that people are just trying to entertain other people and just basically just trying to entertain. It's just entertainment. It's not like never mind. But still, that's all I have to basically say about Spax3. But to be honest, if you want to know what I think of him, he's a jerk. He's an asshole. He is a lonely asshole that needs to get his problems fixed. And just because you have a mental illness or whatever illness you have, don't have that be your reason of why you're doing stuff. Because anybody can have an illness. It wasn't Christian doing the exact same thing. Oh, speaking of which, Chris Chan, the guy I ranted about the last time, he also thinks, and I'm quoting here, Spax has the hots for Cream the Rabbit from Sonic the Hedgehog. Really weird. Really, really weird, people. Even Chris Chan was like, bulging his eyes, like, really? But, Chris, he was like, well, that's his business. Yeah. But, yeah, like I said, fuck this idiot. Thank God he's no longer on YouTube and even trying to put his account on YouTube. He's just a blithering fucking idiot who needs to get a life. Who seriously needs to get a life. Oh, is this Christian? Hi Chris. You don't know me. I'm the verticalspy17. Uh, yeah. I just wanted to call to say that you are no longer the biggest crybaby on YouTube. I can point out. Yeah. Bye bye. But anyways, that's my rant on Spax3. Boy, it was good to actually talk about this guy. Finally talk about this guy because I've been hearing a lot of things about him. And most likely, that's all. I hope to do more fans. I hope to do more rants like this in the future. So, see you later.